Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is values in ethics. I, Namrata Kishnani, Assistant Professor, Department of Management from the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, welcomes you all. Today we are going to go through the journey of values that is in the organization system. So first, let us understand what are values. Human values are the virtues or individual beliefs that motivate and guide people to act one way or the other, interacting with other people in various situations. Values are the fundamental belief system that help us to determine what is important to us. They describe the personal qualities we choose to embody to guide our actions and decisions. Let us assume that when we go for a travel trip, the place of choice, the destination, the action, the decisions also depends upon our value system, which might be religious place of tourism or it may be environmental place of tourism. Thus, the values have long time been inherited and adopted by people into their nature, into their belief system, which guides them to action and decision making. It is a manner in which how we treat ourselves or others. And of course, how do we expect others to treat us? Values are the standards or the criteria to guide the evaluation of policies, people, and motive behind their purposeful action. So let us basically understand what are the importance of values. It provides understanding of the attitudes, motivation, and the behavior of people around us and different situations. How do we take decisions and how do we implement some strategies in the organization? It influences our perception of the world. It represents the interpretation of what is wrong and what is right, and what are the fundamental basis of categorizing as anything right or wrong. It provides a way to understand humans and organizations well. Thus, human values are integral part of one's personality and affects the employability quotient. Many employers are inclined to hire those who have better value system, and today the organizations are moving forward of checking the value system into people, especially the human resource managers who are checking and evaluating through various modes the integrity and fairness among people, the honesty, accountability, how they work as a team worker, their loyalty towards organization and to the value system, that is to carry on the fundamental goodness in the human beings and society at large. With this, we go about the discussion about how the values and ethics are interrelated. Now, values are essential to ethics, and ethics is of course concerned with human actions and the choice of those actions, the conduct of those actions. Ethics evaluate those actions and the values are the underlying belief system of those actions. Thus, ethics and values together lay the foundation for sustainability, wherein ethics are the set of rules that govern the behavior of a person, established by a group of people or culture. Values refer to the belief for which a person has an enduring preference, or they believe to that particular system or the culture in society where they are attached from a long time. Ethics are consistent system of moral principles which compels to follow a particular course of action, whereas values are different for different people, which is a stimuli for our actions and decisions. Thus, we can conclude that values are the underlying belief system on which the ethical code of conduct and decision making are based in an organization or in other aspects also. Let us further discuss the nature of values. Values are subjective in nature, that are believed on the individual belief system and varies from person to person. They are usually based upon the inherent values from the family or society. They are enduring and relatively permanent in nature. They also influence the decision making at personal, professional, and individual or group levels. They are judgmental in nature and they serve the criteria for evaluating other people, guiding their everyday actions and decisions. Now let us understand that how ethical values and business are related with each other. As we know that values denotes significance of a particular action in an organization and explains the expected line of behavior of an employee or an organization on a broader level. So, it creates an ethical working place. It defines the corporate culture and communicate the core values, beliefs and preferred code of conduct. It conveys the company's value and belief system. As we know, companies like Tata's, Birlas are known for their value system. People would love to work for companies like Tata where they follow an ethical code of conduct and have a high value system. They also explains the integrity and fair treatment of all the stakeholders. They also creates responsible leadership that can be carried forward from generation to generation, from ages to ages. It evaluates the underlying organizational ethical value system, policy formulation, code of conduct and decision making effectively. So let us know better that how these values are formulated. Values are usually formed by the family and the societal system. Education plays a very important and crucial role in determining those values and improving the value system to create ethical society, groups and organization and sensitive individuals and citizen at large to create social cohesion, harmony, peace and of course a good quality of life and happiness for the socio-economic development of the country. These values are something which are fostering the universal core value system, that is developing the integrity, discipline and justice. They can be at physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, moral levels. They are promoting a holistic education system and development of the society for the organizational and the societal goodness. So, we can underline the importance of human values as a moral compass which helps individuals to guide their decision making and actions, determining and distinguishing between the right and wrong actions. It leads to ethical decision making as it guides the professional context and commitment towards the social responsibility through a concrete belief system based upon the values underlying a society. It creates harmonious relationship between people through cooperation and healthier relationships, working in teams, developing responsible leadership. Now, let us discuss about the types of values. The values can be instrumental or terminal in nature. Those values that reflect the means or methods to achieve a particular goal are instrumental values, while the values that represent the desired end states or outcomes are terminal in nature. These are further classified into personal values, which are individuals' core principles and belief system. Social values that comes from the society, the family, the education system in an individual and are highly subjective in nature. The organizational values are the principles that guide a company's culture and decision making. Cultural values are the shared belief system, customs, norms, traditions, and the principle that shape the behavior of an individual. It encompasses a wide range of aspects, including language, religion, family structure, social etiquettes, moral codes, or historical narratives. Next, the aesthetic values and the spiritual values. The aesthetic values refers to an individual's or society's subjective judgments and preferences regarding the beauty, creativity and appreciation of art, music, literature and other forms of expression that inspires an individual for creativity and innovation. Spiritual values are concerned with the pursuit of meaning or purpose of life, connecting with oneself at a higher level through mindfulness and intuitive philosophy, going towards self actualization, as also mentioned in Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Now, let us stress upon the organizational value system, as it is more of a concern where values and ethics in business organization. The organizational values shape the workplace culture. Ethics and strategic goals. They refer to the core principles and the belief that guide the behavior, decisions and culture within a business entity. They are moral and ethical compass of a society. They also provide a sense of direction, defining what the organization stands for and how it conducts the business, the decision making, the product line, also the marketing strategy, the financial etiquettes of reporting the financial statements in an ethical manner, or treating all the stakeholders with fairness and integrity. Thus, the organizational values have a huge scope in terms of internal focus. They guide the employee behavior, the teamwork and the internal process, while externally it defines how the organization interacts with customers, suppliers and the larger community. It gives the strategic alignment of the organization that are instrumental in shaping the workplace corporate culture and fostering ethical conduct in an organization. Coming to the last part of our module, that is the challenges in defining the organizational value system. The organizations face a huge difficulty in aligning the actions of people and teams with the value system and always feel a disconnect with the teamwork, team decision making or the organization individuals in the organization in actual practice, as they are coming from different societies, cultures, traditions, religious systems and practice different religion or the culture traditions. They have a huge chances of conflicts and misunderstandings. It has also been a challenge due to evolving value system which may not be relevant in the today's context. Thus, to conclude, values are the shared belief systems in the society that guides decision making and actions in the organization. Understanding and respecting the values is essential for effective communication and building an inclusive and culturally sensitive environment, both for professional and personal life. Thank you.